Hey guys, so I'm here with all my pregnancy. So I've been thinking about doing another update pregnancy video for a while. Um, just kind of been dealing with my own personal stuff that's been going on. So just, mentally felt exhausted and haven't wanted to do one. And today, I've been thinking about it for a while. I was like, I should do my update video. So I am just over 31 weeks. I'm 31 weeks and 2 days today. So Saturday I'll be 32 weeks, which is crazy how fast time goes by. It just flies by. So I guess update on how I feel. Tired. I'm exhausted. The energy is definitely gone. I still push myself a lot, and I have that problem. Just typically I push myself. So like I still try to pick up everything and clean and put the dishes away and make sure the house looks nice and the counters need to be cleaned, and I got to get all the laundry done, and the toilet needs to be cleaned because it's bothering me the way it looks, typical woman things or organized woman things. I'm also a Virgo, which, does that. The forgetfulness is definitely there. Feeling confused a lot. And I mean, they say that comes from having pregnancy brain, which, now that I'm so far along, I definitely see. But I still have my good days, which is positive. I have the good days where I feel so good and energy's back and I'm ready to do stuff. Let's go out. Let's, do this and that. And like, I feel great. And then the next day I can wake up and just feel so angry, so frustrated, so irritable by the littlest things, like leaving a pair of sunglasses on the kitchen table. How could you possibly do that? And like, just bothers me so much. A bowl's not rinsed out. Oh my gosh, like, are you serious? How is a bowl not rinsed out? Or just even poking me the wrong way. Don't touch me. I don't need that right now. I'm sore everywhere. And, you're also dealing with the fact that you're getting bigger now. Like, there's just nothing you can do about it. You're getting bigger. Like, my weight is perfectly on scale of where it's supposed to be. I'm even less than where I technically should be. I don't eat over excessively. Even if I tried, it just feels like I'm going to puke and I don't want to. I think my biggest thing is that I'm craving a lot of sweets right now. I just want sugar, which sucks. And the red sauce. Now, I don't know if all of you know this that are pregnant, but the red sauce, as much as, like, because I crave it, I want it. I want that pizza. I want those canned raviolis, like pizza sauce and pasta, like whatever. But the red sauce, especially certain red sauces, because I use marinara sauce when I make my homemade pizzas, but the red sauce they put on like frozen pizzas, I think it might just be regular pizza sauce. I don't know the big difference, but where I'm from originally in Massachusetts, we put marinara sauce on our pizzas. But in a lot of states that I've been to, they use pizza sauce. So there's obviously a difference. But whatever red sauce that's used for frozen pizzas causes a lot of indigestion for me. Same with the raviolis. I love canned raviolis, which, I mean, might sound weird, but I do. And consuming a can of raviolis, I'll have indigestion. And I'm lucky that I don't have the typical heartburn, but I get that, like, burning in your throat, and then now I'm starting to get that puke in your throat thing happening again, more than just a spit up. Like, it's puke, and luckily it's not coming up. It just kind of like sits and goes back down, which is just as nasty. I mean, no one likes it. My emotions are definitely on a very thin line. Like I said, I'm more aggravated, frustrated, just angry. Little things just set me off. I've also been going through, my spurts of depression and everything. And I've noticed that when I get very upset and depressed and I'm crying and feeling very stressed out, even over the littlest things, and I'm crying, I'll end up puking. And it's like, it's like your body is going through those hormones where you're just so frustrated, so upset that your body is trying to get rid of it. And, I've always been scared that going through those frustrations and emotions is going to hurt my baby because, you're supposed to stay as calm as you can. But from talking to my OBGYN, it's normal. It's the hormone change. It's okay. So, I've been going through that, as well as this little guy is extremely active now. It seems like when I'm not sleeping, he's sleeping. But as soon as because I sleep on my side with my pregnancy pillow, and it's like he can tell when I've turned to the side and I'm holding my pillow and I'm getting ready to go to sleep, and it's just like master kicks and super fast, one after another, and doing the somersaults. And every time I try to get a picture of like my stomach's lifted because you can see his head, or trying to get like a little video clip of him kicking, it's like he feels that I'm trying to get it on camera and just stops. But my husband has told him it's time for bed when I'm being big spoon, and he can feel him kicking his back and stuff. So there's definitely symptoms. My feet feel like they're swelling more, but they don't necessarily look like it. Again, the only thing I really see is the outline of the ring of the socks, as well as it's getting colder out, and I go outside barefoot. You can see like the discoloration of the feet with the blood flow. So like you definitely can tell there's not as much blood flow going there as it should be, which is also what causes swelling. So I'm going through that too. Getting more nervous about the delivery aspect. This is my first kid, so like thinking about pushing a baby out of there definitely freaks me out. Thinking about tearing and bleeding and pooping in front of people, because that's what happens apparently when you give birth. Like, all of that super freaks me out. But I'm also really excited to meet my little guy and hold him and be a mom. And, I'm sure after the pregnancy, I'll go through the same, hormone ups and downs where, you have your depressed days and feel like a bad mom. And then you're going to have your good days where your energy's high and you're ready to teach and learn. And, I'm super excited about that. I really can't wait to teach my child. I've always had a thing for teaching. Even as a kid, I used to set my stuffed animals up and print out like fake worksheets, and I would like ask them to fill them out, and then I'd fill out all the paperwork myself and grade them and fail certain ones just because I was a weird kid, but I liked doing it. So I know I'm excited to teach my kid and have him be very smart and respectful, which every parent wants, and it's easier said than done, I'm sure. But yeah, that's basically what's going on. Stand up so you can actually see what this thing looks like, other than me looking to me fat in the video. See if I can get the actual pregnancy belly showing. It's so hard. Hold on. So yeah, this is my pregnancy belly. Like I said, it's definitely getting there. It's rounding out, but I'm very happy with it. Like I said, I'm very healthy right now. We're where it needs to be. So that's good. And little Jensen is in the 50 percentile. He's exactly where he needs to be right now. We are on exact track for his due date. All blood pressures and all the testings, and did my sugar glucose testing thing where you drink that drink. Everything came back perfect. To me, the drink wasn't as bad as what I've been told, but mine also tasted kind of like 7-Up, so I think I got the lime one. My biggest thing is waiting, because like I typically don't have patience anyway, and with the baby being in there too, I don't have patience. I'm very like, let's just get this done. But other than that, things have been good. Hopefully this video helped. I feel like I just kind of rambled and muttered. Like I said, tired. Obviously my phone's just like, hey, I'm just gonna fall over. But we'll see how things go the next few weeks. Thanksgiving's this week, so you guys all have a very happy Thanksgiving. Enjoy all the food you get to eat. Fill that tummy up, let your baby soak in all the food. Again, if you have any suggestions, questions, things you want me to talk about, whatever, I'm free to talk about everything. I know pregnancy is awkward and tiring, and it's exciting all at the same time. And a lot of us don't have a very big support system. I know for me, I got my husband, and then luckily I do talk to my mom through Facebook Messenger, talk to friends through Facebook Messenger, but I don't have anyone directly here with me for support other than my husband, and he's great. So it helps, but sometimes it does get lonely when you feel like you're going through all of this on your own. Just also why I started making these videos. But we all got this. We're all going through things, changes, especially if you even had to make life changes once you found out you were pregnant. I quit smoking weed, I quit drinking. And, that also makes me have to deal with the mental issues I have, such as my PTSD, my personality disorders, my depression, my anxiety. All of it comes into play more, and you have to be able to deal with it, which I like at the same time because I've seen how much growth I've had over the years, with development, and I'm not pushing it away. As well as you're dealing with the hormone changes. So, there's a lot that's going on, and it can be hard doing it on your own. But realize you're doing a good job. You got this. You're doing everything you possibly can to keep yourself happy and healthy, and you're going to be a fantastic mom, and you can do this on your own, and it's great. So, if you guys have anything you want to talk about, anything you want me to make a video about, let me know. I'm going to make the other two that were in the suggestions, so you'll see me in the same outfit in the How I Met My Husband, and update on my mom's relationship, which if you've seen my other videos, have seen it has not always been that great. But, people that are willing to work with you and help fix things because they know they weren't always the best, and you made mistakes and you can fix a relationship is great. Having those relationships are hard work. But if someone's willing to work on a relationship with you and admit they did something wrong, and you admit you did something wrong, you both can come to terms with that and still have a relationship. That's growth. It's maturity, and that's great. But if you have someone that you really want to have a relationship with, but they're not willing to admit they ever did anything wrong, they're not willing to fix things, it's better to leave it alone. It's not worth it, especially if it's going to cause you more pain. And it's always important to keep a good head on your shoulders. Keep that in mind. Have your boundaries. And if someone doesn't want to be there in your life, unfortunately, that's life. But you are doing great. Keep up. God's with you guys. Just as He's with me. Good luck, guys. God bless. Have a wonderful holiday.